Hello everyone! Welcome back to Garden Decor Designs, where we help you create the most beautiful and functional spaces. Before we start, we want to ask your support to make this channel grow with subscribe to this channel, leave comment, hit the like button or share this video to your friends and family. Have you ever dreamt of stepping into your backyard and instantly being transported to a lush, vibrant, and exotic paradise? A place where everyday worries melt away amidst a symphony of green and bursts of brilliant color? Well, today we're making that dream a reality as we dive deep into the world of tropical garden design. So, what exactly is tropical garden design? It's more than just a collection of tropical plants. It's about creating an immersive environment that mimics the feeling of a rainforest or an exotic island getaway. Think dense layers of foliage, bold leaf textures, vibrant flowers, and often, the soothing sound of water. It's a style that prioritizes lushness, abundance, and a sense of natural wildness, even within a structured space. The key is to evoke warmth, humidity, and an uninhibited explosion of life. Tropical flowers offer many benefits to your garden, one of the most obvious being the splashes of vibrant color they bring. Growing tropical flowers in your garden attracts pollinators like bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds, so you are strengthening biodiversity and improving your local ecosystem. And these plants are also tough and easy to maintain in warm, humid areas. Once they are established, they won't wilt like many other plant varieties in harsh conditions like these. A few favorite tropical flowers include the affordable and stunning members of the hibiscus and orchid families. Meanwhile, bromeliads, air plants, are not only beautiful but are also incredibly low maintenance. However, if you live in a cooler climate, you'll need a plan for keeping your tropical plants healthy in the winter. In many cases, these plants are at best tender container perennials that must be brought indoors or treated as seasonal annuals and discarded at the end of the season. Ready to bring color into your home? Here are stunning tropical flowers to enhance your garden or arrange a tropical bouquet. Beyond the sheer beauty, choosing a tropical garden design offers a wealth of benefits. First, it's an incredible escape. Imagine unwinding after a long day in your own personal oasis. It's like a permanent staycation. Second, the dense planting and large leaves often associated with tropical gardens provide excellent privacy and shade, creating cooler, more comfortable outdoor living areas, especially here in a warm climate like Indonesia. Third, tropical gardens are fantastic for attracting wildlife. Think colorful birds and butterflies, adding another layer of living beauty. And finally, with the right plant choices, you can create a garden that provides year-round interest and a constant sense of vitality. Now for the fun part, the plants. To achieve that authentic tropical vibe, you need a mix of foliage and flowers, playing with different heights, textures, and colors. Here are some of my top plant recommendations for a stunning tropical garden. One, hibiscus. The tropical hibiscus brings a flamenco vibe to the patio and container garden, even for beginners. If you provide ample sunshine and generous water, you will receive non-stop blooms up to 8 inches in diameter throughout the growing season. Like many tropical flowers, the brilliant colors of the hibiscus are a beacon to butterflies. Blooms come in hot shades like yellow, orange, and red, and cool tones like pink, white, and purple. 2, bromeliads. Despite their unusual appearance, bromeliads are surprisingly unfussy tropical plants that tolerate a wide range of temperatures from near freezing to triple digits. Bromeliads for beginners include those found in the Guzmania genus. Humidity is an important part of watering, as bromeliad leaves have special scales that absorb water from the air. 3, clivia miniate. Also called natal lily, clivia is coveted by many gardeners as a tough houseplant that thrives in low-light areas. Not only will clivia grow in your previously barren north-facing windowsill, but it also likes to be on the dry side, grows best with minimal fertilizer, and is happiest when root-bound in a crowded pot. It is the perfect tropical plant for those with a slightly brownish thumb. This plant is toxic to humans and animals. 12. For chenille plant. The chenille plant will grow for any gardener if given ample water and sunlight. Also known as red-hot cattail, It may need supplementary lighting with a grow light to overwinter successfully indoors. 5. Orchid. One of the most popular tropical orchids is the Cattleya orchid. Choosing the right growing medium is critical for orchids, which do not grow well in standing water. A chunky bark-based growing mix for orchids will give your plant a healthy start. Choose a pot with many drainage holes to ensure the plant will not be overwatered. Add filtered light, a humid environment, bathroom or kitchen window, and moderate temperatures to keep your orchid going. 6. Jasmine. Jasmine adds fragrance and height to any garden, producing flowers from late spring through early fall. It is a slender but vigorous vine that you can keep under control with frequent pruning. Humidity is just as important as watering is for healthy plants. While indoors, especially during cold winters, give jasmine bright but indirect light and a cool location. 7. Ginger. As aromatic as they are beautiful, flowering ginger plants are an excellent alternative for gardeners who have little or no direct sun in their landscapes. However, as with most tropicals, hot and humid conditions are required for thriving plants. The popular cultivar Pagoda Jewel looks like an alien life form but grows easily in moist, well-drained soil. Bring your ginger plants indoors when temperatures dip below 50 degrees to prevent leaf tips from browning. 8. Protea. What looks like a cross between an artichoke and a thistle, Protea flowers, Protea cineroids, are a staple in tropical flower arrangements due to their very long-lasting cut blooms. The blossoms are fuzzy, leathery, and quite drought-tolerant. Protea is native to Africa yet more frost-tolerant than most tropical flowers. The plant is winter-hardy in Zone 8. Plant proteas in a sandy potting mix and water once or twice a week. A half day of sun adequately coaxes the plant to bloom in late winter through spring. 9. Bougainvillea. Anyone who has visited a Mediterranean country will conjure memories of their trip by cultivating this vigorous vine, which grows throughout sunny, dry climates. Bougainvillea, Bougainvillea glabra, demands a full day of sunshine, so don't plan on overwintering these plants in your home. However, the cheerful magenta or red bracts will appear quickly on new transplants you install in the spring. Bougainvillea blooming may taper off during summer but will peak in the fall, as it thrives when the length of day and night are equal or nearly so. 10. Anthurium. Anthurium or flamingo flowers are most happy when their environment is humid bordering on muggy. The flowers are bracts in red, pink, white, and dramatic burgundy hues. The shiny surface of the bracts lends a lacquered appearance, which stands out in dappled sunlight conditions. Provide flamingo flowers with rich, moist soil and protect them from temperatures below 40 degrees. This plant is toxic to humans and pets. 45. 11. Medinilla. Medinilla, also known as pink maiden or rose grape, is a departure from many tropical flowers in that it prefers a shady site in the garden. If you have successfully cared for an orchid, treat your Medinilla the same way. It grows as an epiphyte in the wild. Pot it in orchid bark and water sparingly. Provide the plant with dappled sunlight and moderate temperatures. A daily misting will keep your Medinilla going through the dry environs of a winter windowsill. 12. Pentas. There is nothing like a few pots of pink, purple, and red pentas to bring the butterflies and hummingbirds flocking to your deck or patio. Clusters of tiny star-shaped flowers appear throughout the summer on 12-inch tall plants that want nothing more than full sun, well-drained soil, and average water. 13. Canna. The widespread availability and rapid growth habit of cannas make them popular tropical plants in home gardens. Even if you are plagued by soggy or boggy soil, cannas will grow in standing water. It is nearly impossible for these hungry giants to have too much sunshine or nutrients. Amending the soil with compost or manure helps taller varieties such as Phasian reach their potential. 14. Angel's trumpet. The show-stopping hanging trumpet-shaped flowers of the angel's trumpet make this plant a delight for any garden. A variegated cultivar such as snowbank will make plants interesting even out of bloom. Provide these shrubs with a large container, partial shade, and regular water. Prune hard in the fall when you bring it inside for the winter. This plant is toxic to humans and animals. 6. 15. Bird of Paradise. The bird of paradise is an iconic name for an eye-catching flower. This particular variety is native to South Africa, and its stunning bloom has vivid shades of orange and blue. If you plant this favorite tropical plant outdoors in a hot region or cooler climate, enjoy a never-ending blooming season, up to 25 times throughout the year. Note that it is toxic to animals. 7. 16. Plumeria. When you think of the soft, five-petaled flowers that cascade off Hawaiian leis, you're thinking of plumeria. These cheerful small flowers with a sweet fragrance are slow-growing but large plants that add a colorful element to a tropical garden. They grow well in pots and can be overwintered indoors in cooler climates. 17. Cape Plumbago. The darling blue flowers of Cape Plumbago, also known as Cape Leadwort, have an iconic shape reminiscent of periwinkle or phlox. Its branches grow in a cascading pattern, adding color and greenery to gardens in warmer climates. With Cape Plumbago, you won't get just one growing season, you'll have blooms all year. 18. Parrot Heliconia. The long-lasting flowers of this evergreen perennial are truly unusual. The flowers of Parrot Heliconia fan out as they mature, resembling the plumage of a parrot. The flowers of the species are greenish-yellow with red bracts, but there are cultivars in other colors, including red and orange, which bloom on and off throughout the year. A popular variety is Parrot's Beak. 19. Hanging Lobster Claw. Each tall stem of this showy ornamental features lush, dark green, paddle-shaped foliage topped with a drooping inflorescence with bright red flowering bracts. The small, hanging yellow flower clusters of the hanging lobster claw stay around for weeks when in bloom. While it is possible to grow heliconia indoors, it is tricky. The plants are very particular about evenly warm temperatures, humidity levels, and sunlight. In addition, they need plenty of space. 20. Urn Plant. Also known as silver vase, this bromeliad has elegantly arcing leaves striped with silvery gray, and its showy pink bract, which resembles a large flower. The bract holds many small purple, red, or blue flowers that will appear at the height of the plant's bloom. Native to the warm, humid climate of Brazil, it makes an excellent indoor plant in temperate regions. Provide the plant with partial sunlight, moist but well-drained soil, and temperatures between 60 and 85 degrees. Remember to consider your local climate and specific growing conditions when selecting your plants. Many nurseries now offer hardy tropical-look plants that can thrive even in cooler zones with proper care. Here are some tips for caring for tropical flowers. First, know your climate. If you live in a more temperate or cooler climate, your tropical flowers will do best if planted in pots and overwintered indoors. Second, only fertilize during hot weather. Even if you bring tropical plants inside during cooler months, they still should not be fertilized unless they are outdoors with the right temperature and sun. Third, water adequately. Tropical plants generally do best with lots of moisture. Do not let their soil dry out, and make sure they have plenty of humidity. Fourth, give them enough sun. Tropical plants do best with bright, indirect sunlight. Fifth, provide nutrient-rich soil. While most tropical plants aren't picky about their soil alkalinity, they do best in nutrient-rich soil. And there you have it, garden enthusiasts. A tropical garden isn't just a design choice. It's a lifestyle. It's about creating a space that inspires relaxation, brings joy, and connects you with the vibrant energy of nature. With a little planning and the right plant palette, you can transform your outdoor area into your very own personal paradise, no matter where you are. If you enjoyed this journey into tropical garden design, please hit that like button, share this video with your fellow garden dreamers, and most importantly, subscribe to Garden Decor Designs for more inspiring ideas and practical tips to create the garden of your dreams. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. What's your favorite tropical plant? Let me know in the comments below. Happy gardening!